Hi friends, welcome to another Tuesday Story Time with Miss Tammy from the Plum Borough Community Library. I am so happy that you decided to join me today for a story, some songs, and a craft. Parents and grandparents, today's literacy tip that I would like to share is that it is more important for the interaction between you and your children to be positive than it to be long. Keeping the instruction around books enjoyable helps children understand that reading is fun and will keep them motivated to learn to read. So, with that, boys and girls, welcome once again. We are going to take a look at our visual schedule to know what's happening now and what we have to look forward to and all the things that we accomplished today. So, before we begin with our story, we're going to sing a hello song and then another hello song because we like to use some sign language. That's how we communicate or we speak with people who may not be able to hear what we're saying with our words, our mouth, but they can read what we're saying with our fingers. So let's begin today by singing Hello Friends. Are you ready to join me? Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends, it's time to say hello. Awesome. Hello to you too. Now join me in singing The More We Get Together, because it is a great day when we're able to be together. The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Super job. Thank you. Boys and girls, I want to ask you a question about something that's happening in 5 days. Today is Tuesday, tomorrow, the next day is Wednesday, then comes Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. On Sunday, there's a very, very special day or a holiday that's happening where we are going to celebrate or honor something or someone. Do you know what holiday or special day that is? It's on the second Sunday of May. Could it be Valentine's Day? No, it's not Valentine's Day. How about the 4th of July? No, we said it's May. How about Thanksgiving? No, it's not Thanksgiving either. Boys and girls, that special day is called Mother's Day. Did you know that? And it's a day that we honor our moms, our grandmas, our caregivers for all they do for us. And a way we just say thank you to them because they really do care for us and love us in so many ways. And some of those ways, can you name some right now? Can I hear you say some ways that your mom or your grandma or your caregiver takes care of you? Well, one way I thought of was they tuck us into bed at night and maybe even read to us. They also make our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How about they teach us things like how to cook, how to ride a bike, maybe even how to read. And when we get hurt, they're there to kiss our bruises and put a Band-Aid on too. So this is a day we just can say thank you, we can celebrate them, we can honor them. So it's called Mother's Day, but sometimes some of us don't call our mom's mother. We often say mommy. So I have a special song. So we've sung our hello song. So I have a special song called Mommy Is Her Name. So it goes like this. It goes to the tune of Bingo. There was a farmer had a dog and Bingo was his name-o. But anyhow, I love her, she loves me, and Mommy is her name. Let's look at how many M's is in Mommy. 1, 2, 3 M's. M-O-M-M-Y. Can you sing it with me as I point? I love her and she loves me, and Mommy is her name. O-M-O-M-M-Y, M-O-M-M-Y, M-O-M-M-Y, and Mommy is her name-o. This time, we're going to slide these letters over, and this time, we're going to put this M all by itself, and we're going to clap instead of say M, and we'll say these letters. Are you ready? Let's try it. I love her, and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. This time, let's clap 2 times and sing the other letters. I love her, and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. Move another one over, M-O-M. That spells Mom. We'll clap 3 times and then say M-Y. I love her, and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. I love her, and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. This time, let's see if we can clap it all out. Are you ready? I love her, and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. And Mommy is her name-o. Let's put all the letters back in and let's say them. Ready? I love her, and she loves me, and Mommy is her name-o. M-O-M-M-Y, 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 and Mommy is her name-o. Maybe you could sing that to honor your mom on Mother's Day, to wish her a happy Mother's Day. Sing that Mommy song. The other song that I thought you'd like to sing with me is one that's If You're Happy and You Know It, only if you love Mom and you know it, clap your hands. And then we're going to do some other things. If you love Mom and you know it, clap your hands. If you love Mom and you know it, clap your hands. If you love Mom and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you love Mom and you know it, clap your hands. If you love Mom and you know it, say I love you, I love you. If you love Mom and you know it, say I love you, I love you. If you love Mom and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you love Mom and you know it, say I love you, I love you. If you love Mom and you know it, blow a kiss. Mwah. If you love Mom and you know it, blow a kiss. Mwah. If you love Mom and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you love Mom and you know it, blow a kiss. Mwah. If you love Mom and you know it, give a hug. Oh, if you love Mom and you know it, give a hug. If you love Mom and you know it, then you really ought to show it. If you love Mom and you know it, give a hug. Oh, great. Boys and girls, those are 2 very special songs that I think would make wonderful ways to say, hey Mom, thank you, or hey Mom, I love you. So please share one of those with her. The next thing I'd like to do with you today, we've sung our hello songs, 2 of them. We sang M-O-M-M-Y. We sang If You Love Mom and You Know It. But the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to share a wonderful story by illustrated by Jan Brett. Sorry about that. But it's written by Eve Bunting. Those are 2 wonderful illustrator and authors that I enjoy. Eve Bunting, and then Jan Brett is the illustrator. And it is called The Mother's Day Mice. This is a story about 3 mice who go on an adventure so they can help their mother celebrate Mother's Day. So are you ready to go on this adventure with these 3 mice? Let's take a listen. Biggest little mouse wakened first. It was early morning and still almost dark. He tugged gently on the whiskers of Middle Mouse, who slept next to him. It's Mother's Day, he whispered. Time to get up and go get our presents. Middle Mouse tugged gently on the whiskers of Little Mouse, who slept between him and the wall. Mother's Day, he whispered. They crept out of bed and they tiptoed past Mother's room. outside, one star still slept in the sky. They stopped to wash paws and faces in the pail of water Mother kept by the front door. Biggest studied his watch. We have 2 hours before Mother wakes up, and I know what we're getting her for and where we're going to find it. He looked at Little Mouse and waited. I know what I'm going to get, Little Mouse said. Honeysuckle. Biggest Mouse shook his head. Little Mouse, honeysuckle grows only on Honeysuckle Cottage, and we know who lives in Honeysuckle Cottage. You'll have to find something else for Mother. Do you know what honeysuckle is? Let's see if we can find out in the story. Little Mouse wanted to argue, but Biggest Mouse was already lining them up, one behind another. Hold tails and be quiet as we go, he said. Excuse me, the dark has dangers for little mice. They ran across the meadow. Little Mouse liked the tough, smooth feel of his brother's tail. He thought the 3 of them joined together must be as long as a snake. But he didn't want to think about snakes, though. What a good idea to hold tails so they're safe. Well, the edges of the sky were streaked with morning. A red fox passed them on his way home. Do you see that? They crouched until the white tip of his tail disappeared in the trees. Shh. Grrr, Little Mouse said fiercely. Who's afraid of him? But his voice was so weak that he couldn't hear himself. An owl sheared above them as they lay hidden in the long grass. Little Mouse kept his eyes tight closed. If he couldn't see the owl couldn't see him. You didn't have to squeeze my tail so hard, Middle Mouse told him when they stood up. I thought you might be frightened, Little Mouse said. I was telling you I was here. Middle Mouse sniffed. Would you be afraid of that owl or that fox if you were a mouse? A strawberry patch grew at the edge of the meadow. There's my surprise for Mother, Middle Mouse said. She loves strawberries. She says the first one's taste of summer coming. Biggest Mouse boosted him so he could get the roundest, reddest berry from the top. Its weight tipped him backwards as he carried it. Do you like strawberries? I sure do. I think that would be a great gift for Mother, don't you? My surprise is here too, Biggest Mouse said. He picked a dandelion fluff ball and held it high by its milky stem. It's a wish flower. A wish flower for Mother. Do you see the wish flower? Little Mouse thought the fluff ball was as beautiful as a spinning of spiders' webs. He could see the sky through it. Mother will love it, Little Mouse said. Now we can go for the honeysuckle. We have time, and maybe he won't be there. Biggest Mouse sighed. We'll go back, but only because you're the littlest, and it's Mother's Day, and we won't go close. Cat is always there. So we had an owl, we had a fox, and now maybe a mouse or cat. Cat was there. He lay on the porch of Honeysuckle Cottage, monstrously big, monstrously black, and when he yawned, his mouth was a dark spiked cave. Little Mouse could see it clearly, even though they weren't that close. Maybe he'll leave soon, Little Mouse whispered. He pulled his eyes away from Cat to the honeysuckle that twined around the porch. Honeysuckle for Mother. there's the honeysuckle. So it's a beautiful smelling flower. But do you think he's going to be able to pick it for his mother with Cat sitting there? Let's see what happens. Inside the cottage, someone was playing a piano. The tune was Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Dum-dee, dum-dee, dum-dee-da. Dum-dee, dum-dee, dum-dee-da. Maybe Cat likes to lie in the sun and listen to music, little mouse whispered. Maybe the person will stop playing soon and Cat will go away. He sniffed the honeysuckle air and pretended not to see Biggest Mouse check the time. Dum-dee, dum-dee, dum-dee-da. That person's not going to stop playing, Middle muttered. He set his strawberry on the ground and a beetle came on the run. See the beetle coming on the run? Middle picked it up again and shooed the beetle away. Little Mouse began creeping towards the cottage on his belly. Biggest yanked him back by his tail. Stop that! Anyway, it's time to go. What if Mother wakes up on Mother's Day and all her little mice are missing? Or eaten, Middle added. We have to go, Biggest said. I'm sorry, Little Mouse. But inside Little Mouse's head, something started to beat. Something wonderful that was the beginning of an idea. Something better than honeysuckle. It's all right, Little Mouse said. The sun made a pink path across the meadow as they ran for home. Bring her a daisy, Biggest said over his shoulder. She likes daisies. Bring her a rock, Middle puffed. A small rock that's not hard to carry. They're nice, Little Mouse said, but they're not special enough for this special day. He had something special, though. He had it strong and firm in his mind when they got home. What do you think he got? Do you see something that Little Mouse got? I don't see anything. What do you think it's going to be? Biggest stood the fluff ball in a jar besides Mother's chair. Middle put the strawberry on a blue dish on the table. I'm glad I didn't roll it, he said. Sometimes I wanted to, but I carried it all the way and it isn't even squished. He glanced sideways at Little Mouse. The strawberry can be from you too, Little Mouse. And that fluff ball will be from both of us, Biggest said. Little Mouse smiled. Thank you, but I thought of something of my own. He thought it was funny when his brothers looked all around and then rolled their eyes at each other. Something I kept hidden, he said. Biggest Mouse held up a warning paw. Shh! Mother's coming. Happy Mother's Day, they all shouted when she came in the kitchen, and Mother said, why, you remembered. Remembered? We almost got eaten 3, and Middle began, but Biggest poked him hard. Sometimes Middle talked too much. Mother blew on the fluff ball, and it exploded into a million beautiful feathery seeds. Did you make your wish? Biggest Mouse asked. Yes, a wonderful wish. Mother cut the strawberry in 4 pieces. I love strawberries, she said. The first one's taste of summer coming. She nibbled on an edge of berry and closed her eyes, and Little Mouse knew she was tasting sunshine and sweet corn and the cold waters of Meadow Stream. Now me, said Little Mouse. He was so excited he thought he might explode like that fluff ball into a million pieces. The music he'd heard at Honeysuckle Cottage was loud in his mind, and he clasped his paws and he began to sing. He sang the words he'd thought of as they ran home. We have brought a song to say, happy, happy Mother's Day. No one's mother is so nice. Love from all your little mice. We have brought a song to you. They have brought a song to say, happy, happy Mother's Day. Oh, that was wonderful, Mother said when he finished. How astonished his brothers were. They thought he had nothing, and all this time he had this. Was it better than a honeysuckle? Little Mouse asked. Much better, Mother said. Honeysuckle doesn't last forever. A song does. Was it better, the best of all your surprises? And as soon as he asked that, Little Mouse felt mean. That song was from all of us, he said quickly. Mother smiled. Oh, my surprises were lovely. You each brought me something different, and you each brought me something the same. Do you know what that was, Little Mouse? Little Mouse knew. They had brought her their love. Mother opened her arms wide, and they ran to her. Let's sing Little Mouse's song, she said. Can you sing with me? We have brought a song to say, happy, happy Mother's Day. No one's mother is so nice. Love from all your little mice. We have brought a song to say, happy, happy Mother's Day. Mother and her three little mice swayed together as they sang, and the kitchen was warm with wishes and summer coming and music and love. Boys and girls, I thought that was such a really special song because the mice didn't buy anything. They all found something that they knew was special, that was from their heart. And Little Mouse brought something that was in his mind and in his heart. He brought a song. That was just so special and so meaningful. And boys and girls, as we finish the day today, we are going to show you some things that I thought you might want to do for your mom. It doesn't cost anything. It's made from some paper. And one of the things I made that I thought you could maybe make is maybe a flower. Like one of the mice wanted to do was they picked her a dandelion that had, they called it a fluff ball. And so what I did was I made a flower in a few different ways. I made one with my hands. I cut out my hands and I made it into a flower. So you could make that for your mom. That's pretty easy. You might need some help cutting. Another way that I made a flower was I made the fluff ball with a little bit of paint, and I just made little bits, little lines, little lines, quick, and I made my own little fluff ball. And we could put, we wish you a happy Mother's Day. Because when we blow on these, we make wishes, don't we? And last of all, I thought something from your own heart and from your own self. You could get a bunch of paint and you can put it on your finger and make a bunch of fingerprints. Moms love things that are made by you. So I turned my fingerprints into a flower. I turned my fingerprints into a butterfly. I turned my fingerprint into some bees. And we can make a card that way. So 3 different ways. A fluff ball, you can make fingerprint cards, or you can make a handprint and turn that into a flower. So hopefully those are some ideas. But you know what, boys and girls, you can create a song for your mom and you can sing it to her. So let's try the song that the mice sang, and maybe we could sing that for her on Mother's Day. We have brought a song to say, happy, happy Mother's Day. No one's mother is so nice. Love from all your little mice. We have brought a song to say, happy, happy Mother's Day. Boys and girls, it has been a lot of fun singing lots of Mother's Day songs today. I think we sang 3. We read the story, The Mother's Day Mice by Eve Bunting and illustrated by Jan Brett. I got it right this time. Perhaps you could even just take a walk with Mom on Mother's Day to celebrate Mother's Day. Or you could maybe make some of those crafts, the hand flower, or the cards that I showed you a little bit earlier. But right now, we're going to sing our Goodbye Friend song, and I hope you'll join me again next week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Would you please remember to put some of your crafts that you do for Mother's Day, or just your picture on our Facebook page so that we know you're watching. Let's sing Goodbye Friends. Goodbye friends, goodbye friends, goodbye friends. It's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you next week. Bye.